back. It's Friday, and this is our Premier League prediction stream. You guys, if you're new here on
See
Football
the hot.
King, most days before a match week starts, if the match week is starting on a Friday, we'll do our predictions on a Thursday. If the match week is starting on a
Thursday.
Saturday, we'll do our
Put it on
predictions
a
on a
Friday.
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 Most days before a match week starts, we give our Premier League predictions. So yeah, but before we dive into the Premier League predictions, giving people some time to come into
Yeah.
the stream, let's talk about what to expect coming into this match week. I was watching some press conferences, trying to get myself ready
Yeah.
for this stream, doing some personal research based on teams that will play and what would happen. And the biggest game this weekend definitely is the game at St. James's Park between Newcastle and Arsenal. That's a very
Yeah.
tough game. Why? Because
Yeah.
Arsenal drew against City.
Mhm.
When you look at Arsenal this season, rumors going around, they need to win the league. It's getting to a point where it's like, if you don't win the league, then with this squad, then what other squad do you win the league with?
But the question is, can you not win something else?
Even if you don't
See
even if you don't win
that's
something
the
else, can you not win
problem.
something else? But
The obsession is too much. It's too much. When Klopp tried to win the league, he could not win the league. What did he win? He won the Champions League.
I
In
know,
fact,
but if we're talking about the context
Arteta,
of winning the Premier League, and why I
see,
mentioned winning the Premier League, winning at St. James's Park is needed.
mm,
Remember when we started talking about
but
Arsenal this season? We said, what did we say? We said that
mm,
Arsenal have to get 12 points out of 18 or so for them to really be serious about winning the league.
oh yes, we said 12 from 18. So it means that they have to win at St. James's Park to like
To be on track. To be on track.
show.
Yes,
Yeah,
to be on
yeah,
track with
yeah.
that goal.
But their this thing has been tough. Their run of fixtures has been tough. They've played Liverpool, they've played Man U, they've played, whether you like it or not, these are
Man
still
City.
Old
Those are
Trafford, they
tough
played Man
games.
City,
Yeah,
right?
they played Man
So
U at home. Man U at home, they have
yeah,
a good form at home. They played
yeah,
Liverpool at
yeah.
home. That's a tough game. They lost that game. They played
They've not
City.
played Liverpool yet.
Arsenal.
Oh yes, 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 yes. They played Liverpool. Yes, sorry, my bad. They play tough fixtures, my
Yes,
brother.
and
Yeah,
then they played City as well, right? And that ended in a draw.
yes.
So
So and they
it's
played
been a
Man U
tough
too.
it's been a tough run of games,
Yeah,
true. But
it's not
winning at
easy.
St. James's Park is
Mm,
needed, because if anything that makes Liverpool win at Crystal
mm,
Palace and they don't win at St. James's Park, they lose. That
mm.
increases the gap, right?
Yeah.
Because the gap now is 5 points. The 5 points gap between Liverpool and Arsenal. You don't want
Mm-hmm.
this early in the season
To be
to have
dropping
an
points.
8 point gap between
Mm.
Liverpool and Arsenal.
But
At
you
least for
guys,
Arsenal, right? For us, we won that
you guys went to St. James's Park and you won.
and we
Whether
won.
it's last minute, first minute,
Nobody
you don't
cares.
care. A win, a W is a W. You take it and you move.
Yeah,
It's what is showing on the point tally. Nobody cares how
exactly.
you did it. Last second, that's your business, right? You guys have played Newcastle, it's tough away side. You guys have played Arsenal. You
Mhm.
guys still won. Those are the two fixtures you've played that were tough, right? Which other fixtures have
We
you
played
played?
Bournemouth. Bournemouth
It's
is a
okay. It's
winnable
okay.
game, but
No,
it's still
yeah, they are Premier League
Bournemouth. They are a bit
mid-table
tricky.
team.
You
Yeah,
don't want to underrate any team in the Premier League. We're a
yeah,
bit tricky, but we beat Bournemouth. But yeah,
yeah.
when you look at the games that we won, when you look at the games that we've played, I'm currently trying to find those games. So we
Mm,
played Bournemouth, we played Newcastle, we played Arsenal, okay, Burnley, Everton,
mm,
Merseyside derby. We beat
mm,
Everton. We were at home. Burnley away. Burnley away,
mm,
away at Burnley is a tough ground. Like Burnley
mm-hmm,
in their home ground, that's a tough game. But it's still a
mm-hmm,
winnable game when you look at the quality between Liverpool and Burnley. And then
mm.
Arsenal at home for
So
us, we won. So
you look at Arsenal's set of fixtures, completing, let's say, match with 6, right? The first 6 games. In first 6 games, they're going to play Newcastle. They're going to
yes.
play they played Man City,
Mm-hmm.
Liverpool, Man U in
Mm-hmm.
first 6 games.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, even if they can, even now that I look at it, if they can avoid a loss, even if they can get, they're on 10 points now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even if they can get 11 points, it's still decent. You take it and you move. Then they now have to go on, because their fixtures become winnable,
Mm-hmm.
good fixture. Then they now have to go like a 7-game winning run. Do you get?
SSB in the comments is saying Arsenal needs to go on a 4 or 5 game winning run minimum. Liverpool is due to drop.
That's more
Hmm.
than more than
Do you
that.
think Liverpool will drop points at Crystal Palace? When you were preparing for your predictions, did that cross your
Mm.
mind? That crossed my mind. It crossed my mind.
When we get into that, I'll tell you what I feel about that game.
Let's talk about Man
Ah,
U. So Man
mm.
U, they've been having this form of they lost, they drew,
They've not
they
had
won.
back-to-back wins. I don't think this manager has
Exactly.
had back-to-back
He has
wins.
not had back to yeah, they've not had any winning run of any
Yeah,
sort, right?
yeah,
If you look
yeah,
at their
yeah.
form, is they lost, they drew, they won, they lost, they won, right? So
Usually when they okay, say the form again. Can you say the form again?
they lost, they drew,
Mm-hmm,
they won, they
mm-hmm,
lost, they won.
mm-hmm.
I'm expecting them to draw,
A draw.
honestly.
Yeah, the next one
I'm
is a
expecting
draw
them to draw based on
based
typically
on
how
their
they've been switching, right? But I'm looking forward to that in this match week,
oh
seeing what Manchester United do.
mm,
AB saying in the comments, another sad day for me. Strasbourg lost, conceding two
oh
goals in the last 10
in the
minutes of the
last
game
10 minutes.
after going 1 goal
Oh,
ahead. They conceded 1 goal from enforced error, trying to play from the back. This copy, these copy managers need to stop this nonsense, playing out or from the back. What do you think about this playing out and from the back strategy that managers are doing
to
these
me,
days?
it's senseless. It is senseless if you look at it. If you have the personnel to do it, people that can beat any press, then it's fine. Like their passing is crisp, their positioning is good, they have good ball manipulation, they are not scared, then it's fine. But if you think you suspect even one person in that back, the people at the back that are going to do this passing out of the back, maybe the 5 or 6 of them, there's one person you think that might not be confident enough, don't do it
Mm.
because something bad would happen. You
Confidence
never
on the
can tell,
ball,
right?
receiving a pass,
Yes, yeah.
giving a pass,
Just
composure on the
don't
ball.
do it.
It's
Don't
tricky.
even don't do it.
And that's the thing about this, the playing out of the back or playing from the back for me is
Mm,
you're trying to do that to draw the opposition. When you
mm,
draw the opposition, you either go long if you can't beat the press, or you
mm.
beat their press and then they are exposed at the back. That's the whole point of
Yeah,
this whole
yeah,
from
yeah,
the
yeah,
back at the
yeah,
back. But the
yeah.
problem with this now is most
Teams
teams
have
they see
learned
you.
how to nullify it. So what's the point?
What's the point these days? If they see that
Yeah,
you're going to play out and from the back, they just wait.
yeah,
They will just wait. You waste your time. The
yeah,
single
yeah.
chance they get, a direct team will score. You keep on playing
Mm,
out and from the back, they'll just wait. You waste your time. So
yeah,
at
that's
this
true.
point, I'm like, if you're not doing it with intention, don't do it at all. That kind of thing. That's how
There's
I
no
feel.
point. There's no point
There's no point.
actually to
So
me.
it's Madueke. Yeah,
Madrid,
Madueke is injured. Madueke is
yeah, I
injured.
think so. Yeah, reports were saying 2 months.
Wow. AB saying, how can you pass to an opponent in your half with absolutely no pressure? Wow. Wow. Crazy stuff. What what other team do you have your eyes on this week? Another team I have my eyes on this match week is West Ham.
It's
West Ham, they've been losing. Graham Potter is under pressure. Now they're going to play Everton.
funny. Funny enough, I didn't even have West Ham on my list. I just put them to lose wherever they play. I didn't bother to check. I just put them as loss. Yes, I did sincerely. Then I look at the list, I just say West Ham lose. I didn't even know it's
This
even
is
ever.
how
I
this
didn't
is
even
how
do any.
bad they've been.
Yeah,
They've only had one win this season. They've been losing.
they will
Graham
sack
Potter is under
Potter.
pressure. And now
They will
they're going
sack
to play
him.
Everton. And this is
They
Everton
will
at
sack
home.
him. They will sack him and employ Nuno. Just watch. That's what's going to happen. They will sack him and employ Nuno. That's what they will do. That's what they will do. Go back to the upgrade of David Moyes. They
Mhm,
chased David Moyes away because why? Oh, he's too defensive. He's a dinosaur. He's not dynamic. We hate this
mhm.
type of football. How can we play this type of brand of football in this time? Brothers and sisters, this man gave you a trophy. He gave you He was the first one to win the Conference League, if I'm not wrong,
He
right?
won the Conference League. Yeah, he won the
He
Conference League.
won the conference, gave you a European trophy.
Mhm,
Still, you criticize him, criticize him. Like, come on. Even with the quality of the squad that they have, I think David Moyes did a good job. He did a
He
good
did.
job. See the
He
job
did.
he's doing with Everton also. He
Mhm,
stepped in, not just, it wasn't even a relegation fight.
mhm,
There was clear improvements.
mhm,
Clear improvement. Players have improved. That their big striker, their number 9, has
mhm.
improved. right? So yeah.
Another team that I have my eyes on, Aston Villa. Aston
Yeah.
Villa, they've not had the best start. They've not really been scoring. I told you on yesterday's stream that Oli
Mm,
Watkins has 0 goals, 0 assists this season. Really poor
mm.
start to his season. And he even missed
Yes,
a
it's
penalty.
currently in a desert. It's
He missed
currently
a
in the
pen.
desert.
Yeah, man, it might be worse than the desert. This is a drought. It's a serious drought that is in right now. And he missed
Yeah.
a penalty too. Did not look confident taking that penalty. Horrible penalty. So
When
it's
he
like
hardly misses penalties. I don't know.
it's
Maybe he's just
shocking
me
that Oli
thinking.
Watkins is in this form, but it's also shocking that Aston Villa they are yet to win, right? But they are
They'll
playing
win
at
this
a
weekend.
Fulham side that it
They
almost feels
always
like
win.
they always
They
beat
always
Fulham.
win.
They always beat
I have
Fulham.
the
So it's
record.
like
They always win.
they always beat Fulham. So
They don't even draw. They always win Fulham. I have it here. They
yeah,
always win
they
Fulham.
always beat. So it's
Yeah,
like
home and away.
there's an expectation there, right? When you look at
Yeah.
it, and then of course Crystal Palace Liverpool is another game that I'm like Crystal Palace, they are so difficult to score. They've only considered 3 goals so far, right? In the
Mm,
last couple games that they've played, they're a very
yeah.
difficult side to play at home. And
Yeah.
Glasner has set this team up in a very, very organized defensive shape. Their defensive solidity is just something that you have to
Mm,
admire. And then you're looking at the Liverpool side that we've consistently been
mm,
conceding and look shaky. And it's almost like we're
mm.
getting late winners and using those late winners to go over the line. And we've done that multiple times this season in all competitions.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's a game that, man, is tricky.
The person I have my eyes on this weekend
Mm-hmm.
is Bournemouth. I have my eyes on him because reports say who is Liverpool playing next? They're playing Crystal Palace. They are away at Crystal Palace.
Mm-hmm.
I have my eyes on Bournemouth solely because some stupid reports came out today,
Mm-hmm.
right? Saying that Chelsea appreciates the coach of Bournemouth. I was like, come on, bros, come on, don't be
Oh
doing
my
this now.
God. And you
It's
guys
too
are about
early.
to go for
It's
the
too
coach
eh,
of Bournemouth. Is this what's about
like
to happen?
no, no, no. I hope not. I hope not because it's going to be a disaster. Because playing in a mid-table club or coaching a mid-table club, you can argue Maresca was a championship manager,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. Like the vibe I get sometimes is sometimes look at it this way: if you are a new driver learning how to drive in a country, it's much easier for you to pass the test
Mm-hmm.
than when you're an old driver driving in another country,
Mm-hmm.
coming to a new country, especially where the old country did not have good habits.
What an analogy. Okay. Okay.
Do you get? So
That's fair. That's fair.
that's the way I look at Bournemouth.
That's very fair.
Let's say the Bournemouth manager, or maybe coming to Chelsea, or you have a Maresca coming from Championship. So
But
he's
don't
coming
you
to
think
the.
that the Bournemouth manager at Chelsea
Mhm.
might be able to utilize the talents a bit better? Because if you look at what Bournemouth are doing, imagine
It's
Bournemouth with
different.
Chelsea's talents.
Is different. Let me tell you why it's different. It's
Why
different
is it different?
because you look at Bournemouth where teams when you see Bournemouth, your instinct is you want to attack them. You're
Mm-hmm.
not going to sit down and defend against Bournemouth. But when you're in a club like Chelsea, most teams want to sit back.
Mm-hmm.
So he sees a swing in the tactics,
Mm-hmm.
right? Where in the case where this way, the way the man plays, he always wants to attack, win the ball quickly. Transition is quick. Do you get? But if you are in a club like Chelsea,
Mm-hmm.
what winning back are you doing? You are going to have the ball. Most of the games you would play, you would have the ball. So it's what you do with the ball. There's no spacing behind. So I know, and that's why you see
Yeah, I agree.
coaches like Potter. They came,
Mm-hmm.
they struggle. They struggle to score goals. They keep talking of XG. They are creating. They are not scoring goals
Mm-hmm.
because teams will sit back. You talk of Man U where when Man U play, an example is when Man U play big teams.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like they have more. I don't know. They have more probability to win the big teams than the small
And the small
teams.
teams. Oh, because
Do
the
you
big
get?
teams will
So
attack and it might be an open game.
yes, exactly. So,
Okay.
but
The
it
last
just yeah, I just yeah.
I was going to respond to AB. The last time Crystal Palace lost at home was in February. That was to Everton. They lost.
Mhm.
That was the last time they lost at home, right? So It's a
Yeah.
tough game.
What was that?
No, I was replying
What
to
was that?
AB, like Crystal Palace.
Okay, okay, okay.
It's true Crystal Palace are yet to lose X number of games. When last did Crystal Palace lose a game? The last time they lost at home was in February.
Mm,
This season, they've not lost this season so far.
at home.
They are undefeated, yeah. So
Is
we and
them
Crystal
and
Palace
Liverpool are all defeated.
are the
Okay.
two undefeated teams, right? So
Mm,
SSB say managing players in a small club is different than a big club. Palace is
yeah.
unbeaten and has not lost this season.
Yeah.
Foxy is saying, you said to me Eddie Howe was leaving tomorrow. If you said to me Eddie Howe was leaving tomorrow and I had the chance to get Maresca or Iraola, I
Oh
would take
yeah.
Iraola every time. That's an
Yeah.
interesting take. What do you think?
Is what is the news that came out today
Mm-hmm.
that the people upstairs they're appreciating him
Mm.
just in case. I don't know if this is good for our club. I don't need like Chelsea
You
just
don't
needs
like
to win tomorrow.
instability.
Yeah, it is. Chelsea just needs to win tomorrow. That's what I
Mm.
think. A draw is not good. The fans will turn on this manager. I'm very sure. Because Chelsea fans are not patient. Do you
Mm.
get what I'm saying? Because the Chelsea, if you look at it, the Chelsea fans of this generation, I'm also part of the Chelsea. I'm not from the how do I say it now? Most Chelsea fans are maybe 15 years of like they've been supporting the club.
Mm-hmm.
But you talk about the only ones that will be patient are maybe people that supported the club maybe 50 years, 40 years that went through long suffering. Do you get me? I'm about 20 something years. So I don't know.
That makes sense. That makes sense. AB saying if Crystal Palace are able to score, Liverpool might draw or lose. I sense it. SSB saying
Yeah.
check Chelsea's schedule. Let's see when Maresca gets sacked. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Say
Oh
let's
my
see.
goodness. Oh my goodness. This is bad.
Let me check your Chelsea's fixtures in the Chelsea's next games.
Okay,
I'll
why
bring
you
that up.
check? So the first one we'll be going through is Brentford Man U, right? I don't know. I'm just some like when I was going through my
Okay. So
my
Chelsea's next
prediction
games, right? Before you continue, Chelsea, you guys are playing Brighton
stuff.
tomorrow, of course.
Mm-hmm.
After
Mm-hmm.
Brighton, you guys are playing Benfica. Good thing is you
That's
guys
all.
are at home.
Mm-hmm.
After that, you guys are playing Liverpool, right?
Oh
You
my
guys are at home.
goodness. At
After that,
home.
you guys are
Okay.
playing Nottingham
Three
Forest. That's Nottingham Forest away.
away. Mm-hmm.
After that, you guys are playing Ajax. Ajax, they are coming to Stamford Bridge.
Stamford Bridge. Yeah.
After that, you guys are playing Sunderland, and after that, you guys are playing Tottenham. So that's like your next couple
It's fine.
games that
It's fine.
you guys are
We
playing.
could we
Not
could
too
get
bad.
six wins out of if you see if
Not
Malaysia
too
is
bad.
serious.
Not too bad.
Yeah, you could get 6 wins, right? The
Yeah.
next three home fixtures, including Liverpool, I'm expecting a win. For our
Yeah. They
manager
are not. They are not
experience.
easy games, like SSB saying, but
They are
still,
not, but
yeah.
I expect a win.
Of course.
This
Of
is
course.
where you put your foot down. Do you get
Mhm.
what I'm saying? It's where you shut out the news of Iraola upstairs. Shut it out. Get your 3 wins. Do you
But
get what
I
I'm
have
saying?
a take that Maresca is a little bit too cowardly in some big games. A little bit.
Yeah.
But let's
SSB,
continue.
SSB say no chance.
As we say, no chance.
No,
Lucky to
no,
get
but
3 or 4 wins.
why?
Nobody. You guys could
Why?
beat
They
Benfica. You
can.
guys could beat Benfica.
We can beat Benfica. We
You
can
guys
beat
can beat Benfica. You guys can beat.
Brighton.
You guys.
We
The
can beat
Liverpool
Brighton.
game. I'll put. I don't know.
We can
Question
beat
me.
Liverpool. It's possible.
You will
No,
not
no,
beat
that's the
Liverpool.
that's the game where I think like if he beats Liverpool, it's a statement.
You will
Do you
not
get
beat.
what I'm saying? That's
But
why I
if
said
you
six
do,
wins
if
out
you
of
do,
7.
Fairs, I'll
Do you
clap.
get?
But this will not be a PSG game. This will not be a Club World Cup PSG. That will never
Obviously.
happen. But anyways, let's get into the prediction. Let's start with Brentford Man U. So Brentford this season, when you compare the form between Brentford and Man U, Brentford they've won one, they've drawn one, they've lost
Mm,
3 out of 5. When you look at Man U, they've won two, they've lost two, and they've drawn one. So if you look at two forms, Man U seem to have a
mm.
better form than Brentford. So what do you think when you look at this game?
Let me just tell you something. I went back the last 2 years. I will tell you
Yeah.
one shocking
Mhm.
stat you didn't know.
Yeah.
Brentford have always drawn or won Man U in their house.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
don't
knew
expect
that.
any difference. I don't
I
expect
knew
any
that.
difference in this game,
Yes.
especially with the way because Brentford. This man is very. He lost his last game, right? He's going to go there in at home and sit back.
Mhm. Mm-hmm.
sit back. That's what he's going to do. So in Buemo, the guys attacking, they're not going to get like much joy. Do you
Mm-hmm.
get, yes, Thiago? Yes, we score. So yeah, I think they
Mm-hmm.
can get something from this game. Me, I
Mbuemo too
predict
could
a
score.
draw.
Mbuemo too could score.
I don't know if he'll score against his old. Oh, he's an old player coming back. He might score.
He
He
might
might
score.
score. He
Anyway, me
might
too.
score.
I agree with you. I went for Brentford draw. I went for Brentford drawing Man U. I did the same research. I went back and I looked at them playing
Mm,
Brentford Manchester United playing each other and what happens
mm,
home and away. And it just looks like the only reason why I went for a draw. It just looks like United have been struggling to score. They've been struggling to
mm.
score this season. They've looked
Yeah.
good, but I don't feel confident with the way they imagine when they even played Chelsea. This most of their goals
Mm.
came because Chelsea. I guess you guys were down to one man, and then
Sloppy, sloppy, it's
they
sloppy.
were more direct. The goals came more from set pieces. Casemiro
Mm.
scoring, and I've forgotten the first person that scored. But when I look at it, I'm just like,
But
it's
Brentford are
giving.
a good set piece side.
Yeah, a good set piece side. So
They defend set piece properly. You can hardly to score. Yeah, and they score set pieces.
mhm. So
So yeah,
that's why I went a draw for Brentford. What scores will you give? What are your numbers in terms of that draw?
I think maybe like a 2-2.
I went a 2-2 draw.
So
I went a
same.
2-2 draw. SSB saying Chelsea are not beating Liverpool or Tottenham.
Mm.
Brighton, Ange Forest, Ajax will attack you. Benfica is easiest game.
Nah,
You
SSB,
guys
I
can
know,
beat
and
Ange for Ange Forest.
we
You guys
always
can
beat
beat
Tottenham.
Ajax.
We always beat the
Brighton,
point of correction.
I can see you guys beating Brighton.
Point
But
of correction. We always
that
beat
would
Tottenham.
be
No matter the coach they get,
yeah,
we are
you
the
guys will beat
boogie
Tottenham.
to them.
You
We beat them.
you guys can beat will beat Tottenham at home. So
Like,
the hardest game for you is probably Liverpool to me.
is Liverpool, not probably. Mourinho coming back to the bridge. Every time he's come back, he's always lost. We welcome him
Mm.
properly, then we beat him. That's always been the case. But let's see what happens. I don't think it'll be any difference, but let's see.
It's Maresca. Mourinho is
It
more
doesn't, it
experienced.
doesn't, it doesn't
But yeah,
matter.
it doesn't really mean.
It doesn't matter.
What he's saying, I would expect Chelsea to beat Benfica, but it's now Jose's Benfica, him coming home to the bridge. He knows how to beat
Mm.
his ex clubs.
He
Didn't he do it
always
before with Inter?
loses. He's always lost at the bridge
Mm.
coming back. Always. Because once he comes, we welcome him with our we always give him good reception. Put his like his what they call his banners will be around the club, they'll be singing his praises, but still we now end up beating him. Always. I don't know why, but we'll still keep
That's the
beating.
game I want to watch. I really want to see what happened in this game because the way you're
But
sounding, I
let me
want to see
tell
what's
you, the
happening.
way but the thing now is my coach is I
Mhm.
don't know. He's unpredictable. We
Mm.
the fans don't know. He could just go there and just you saw what he did at Man U, right?
Mm.
We could get a red card, then what does he do? Bring out all the attacking players again. Then we lose. So
Fair enough.
I don't trust him. I don't
Fair
trust him.
enough.
Anyways, let's move on.
AB saying, see, Brentford are not Chelsea. They'll put United in their place. Amorim is getting beat, and it will be a sweet win for Brentford. Early kickoff,
Oh my
Amorim still
goodness.
sleeping. Manchester United draw or lose. I guess we're all
Oh
feeling the
my
same way about
goodness.
that United draw or lose.
Yeah,
We're all feeling the same
yeah.
way, but I will go United draw. I'll go draw just based on how Amorim
Draw.
is
Same with me,
flip-flopping.
draw.
He wins, he draws, he loses. He wins, he
Yeah.
draws, he loses. He
He's
draws, he
due
wins,
for
he
a
loses.
draw. He's due for a draw.
It could
He's
be a
due
draw,
for a
but
draw.
Man U too could win. But the only thing is
Mm,
when you look at this game, the last time Brentford lost at home, it was in
mm.
February, right? It was in February. So
Last year, this year.
this year, yeah. So it's like
Oh my, that means they have good home form.
they have a very strong home form. So it's like
Oh
and
my
against
god.
United,
Oh,
you have to put that into consideration too. You have to put that into consideration. AB
wow.
saying that Mourinho's 2010 Inter was the best Inter team I've seen since Ronaldo's Inter. It was a machine. Mourinho made a mistake leaving that team after winning the Champions League. You can ask a quick
Mm.
question: is this a good game week to use the triple captainship? Triple captainship on who? On who specifically? But yeah, let's move on to Chelsea Brighton. Since we're still on the Chelsea topic, I don't know how you felt about this game, right?
That was, to be honest, do you know the prediction I had initially?
Chelsea lose.
The Chelsea lose, but I now went
Chelsea
on
will lose.
history.
No, Chelsea will
I
lose.
went on history.
Chelsea will
We
lose.
always we always beat we most of the time we beat Brighton
On
at the bridge.
on Haaland, very, very.
So
That's a very,
so
very good
that's
one. You
why.
could use the triple captain on Haaland for sure because it's Burnley,
Mm.
and the way Man City when they play Burnley,
He's
so
going
much
to
joy,
he's going to
so much
score.
joy. So
Oh my god.
especially Burnley at the Etihad, they always get beat. They will definitely get beat.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
looking into the Chelsea Brighton game, let's look at you guys' current form. Chelsea, you guys have won two, lost one, drawn two, right?
Mm,
Brighton, they've won one, lost two. They've had two draws, right?
mm,
They draw against Fulham, draw against Tottenham. When you look at the
mm,
forms, you look at the head-to-head. This is a
mm.
game that Chelsea can win. For me personally, you guys can win this game. Robert Sanchez is back, right? So it's not Jorgensen.
Mm,
So it depends on what Maresca brings out. But this is a game
mm.
that I tip Chelsea to win. This is a game I tip Chelsea to win. And for me,
Yeah,
I'm
but
going Chelsea win 3-1. I'm going Chelsea win 3-1.
oh my goodness, I don't know why you rate the club so high.
Well, I'm not rating you guys so high. It's just I see you guys winning this game. I know you guys are missing. Are you guys missing Cole Palmer?
Popama is still having that injury,
Doubtful.
right?
Might be there, might
Yeah,
not be there. I still
yeah.
think it's a game you guys can win. Joao Pedro will score. I see Joao Pedro
Mm.
scoring against Brighton. I'll be surprised if you guys don't win this game.
So
I'll be really surprised.
the injuries for Chelsea is is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Mm-hmm.
So we have Levi Colwell, knee injury.
Mm-hmm.
We have Badiashile, a knock injured. Romeo
Yeah.
Lavia, muscle. Delap, obviously, hamstring. Esugo,
Mm-hmm.
thigh. Kopama, groin.
Mm-hmm.
Magu, a knock.
Mm-hmm.
Tosin is even injured. Calf.
Mm-hmm.
And Fafana, concussion. So who are we using in defense?
So you use Chaluba in defense, right?
And and who?
And Hato. You want to use Hato.
Hato. You think this my manager will use Hato in
So who else
defense?
did he use? Which other defenders do you have?
We have no defenders. We have no defenders, to be honest. Because our first team, Tosin normally is the one that he will have used, Tosin and Chaluba, but now we have no defenders, right? So I don't know. He's
So
exiled.
possible lineup, right? You guys could use Rich James, Chaluba, Hato, Cucurella. That's a possible backline.
Yeah,
And Robert Sanchez is back, right? He's back in goal.
that's the only joy. Yeah,
And then in your
but apart
midfield,
from that,
Caicedo, Santos could play in the midfield. Estavo,
yeah.
Fernandez, Neto, Achampong too could play in the defense. And then Joao Pedro.
Seriously, you want to put Archibong in defense?
But you could
Ah,
also do Chaluba,
God.
Hato in defense. Gusto could
That's
also
what we
play.
should. That's what we should go. That's what we should go with Chaluba and
Chaluba,
Hato.
Hato in
But my
defense.
manager is not going to do that, Kingsley.
It depends on your manager's lineup, but this is a game you
He's
guys
not going
can
to
win.
do
You guys
that.
can win
This
this game. You guys can
I
win
don't
this
know.
game. You guys can win this. I'm
I
actually
put
saying
it as 3-2, 3-2 win for Chelsea based on history only. But anything, I actually predict that Chelsea lose this one, but we'll see.
nah, you guys can win this game. It will be a game of goals, but since
Me, I
Sanchez coming back,
3-2
I
win
think the
Chelsea.
reason also why I'm saying that Sanchez coming back might be a good thing is because Sanchez would not want to. He would really want to step up after
He's
that
going to try and
Newcastle,
save
after that
everything.
Man
Mm.
City rubbish that he did. You really want to step up. So I think it's a game where you guys
Ja-
can win.
James is available. Yeah, he's available. Yeah.
What you saying? The Sassy training with Sterling at 9 p.m. He'll be ready to play. Yeah, the Sassy's not coming anywhere near this squad. He's not coming anywhere.
No, is
near.
you know the funny thing,
Mm,
the Disasi, it was not. You see, that's the thing. The manager never sent the Disasi away.
mm,
He never sent this. Disasi was the one that said he wanted to leave. Disasi was actually the captain of
mm.
our conference league squad. Do you get what I'm saying? Then
Yeah.
January he started making up a force. He wanted to leave. He wanted to get first team football. I'm like, brother, you play almost every week in the conference league, and you come in as substitutes,
Mm.
right? But if he had just stayed, he will still be in the team. Do you get so? But I don't know. I don't know.
So what are you going for this 3-2?
I went 3-2 Chelsea. Do you get what I'm
Arsenal is
saying?
going 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw. That's a
Interesting. You
possibility
guys
too.
really
Yeah.
don't rate Chelsea. Wow. So I overrated
Yeah.
them. I rated them too much. Okay, let's go. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Crystal Palace, Liverpool. So we know what the form is, right? Crystal Palace and Liverpool undefeated. Crystal Palace
Mm,
2 wins and 3 draws.
mm,
Their home form is crazy. Their form in general
mm,
is crazy. They're a hard team to beat. Liverpool
mm,
5 out of 5.
mm,
Starting the season well. That's what champions do. When you look at this
mm,
game, it's a very very tricky one because the Conference League we did
mm,
concede against Crystal Palace. It was 2-2,
mm,
but that was a
mm.
Crystal Palace team
For
with Eze.
Community Shield.
I said
Community
completely
Shield, you mean?
Community Shield. My bad. My bad.
Easily.
Community Shield.
Eze has
But this is
gone,
a this
and
is a Crystal
they are
Palace.
still
This is a
getting
Crystal Palace
results.
without Eze,
They
right?
are still getting results.
No, they're still getting results, but
Yeah.
you need to think about them, the ability of them to come back into games and score. What
Mm,
happens if the problem is, have we
mm,
fixed the issue of us conceding? Because if we have fixed that issue of us conceding and we are a bit solid defensively, if we
mm,
go up 2
mm.
nil, I find it difficult for Crystal
You will
Palace to come back.
concede. You will
I find
concede
it
two.
difficult for them to come back to 2-2.
Two score. Why?
If we
Why?
fix the issue
With
of
this
conceding,
with this Liverpool, you
because
people have not
when they
fixed it
faced
yet
us, that was
now.
the start of the season. When a preseason form, when a
Mm-hmm.
preseason form.
But you guys are
Now,
still conceding. That's the
but
point.
not as much as before. Not as much
Oh,
as before.
okay. 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 So okay. Before we conclude, before we talk about the your starting lineup for
Yeah.
Chelsea, AB is asking me who is the defense.
Mm.
We are proposing Gusto, Chaloba, Hato,
Mm-hmm.
and Cucurella. But our manager probably will use Chaloba and Achimpong in the middle. So we don't know. So we see. But let's go to Liverpool, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think you guys need to. So certain things that will determine if you guys win this game. I think it's just my opinion, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Wits needs to go to the bench because in this type of game, you need to walk. You guys
It's
need to
very
walk back,
physical. It's a very physical game.
especially in the middle,
Mm-hmm.
right? You have there's so many guys in the middle for Crystal Palace that they work twice as hard as most people, most teams, or most players, right? So someone like Wits should not even be in this game. People might say, "Oh, is this 100?" Let him sit on the bench. He will learn. Do
Mm-hmm.
you get? Which should not start. Start with your strong midfield,
Mm-hmm.
as strong as possible. Do you get what I'm saying? People
Mm-hmm.
that would win balls, people that would fight, right? So, but we see.
What are you going for this game? Again, I saying, considering that we've beaten them in their house last 2 times, we should beat them again 2-1, win Liverpool. That's
Win
exactly what I went for. I went for
2-1 win
2-1,
Liverpool.
2-1 win Liverpool too as well. Same with Ike
I
now.
went draw, 2-2 draw.
It's not going to end in a draw, especially
You think
because
so?
our form has changed since Community Shield form. I think we've
Mm,
improved in form, and this is now a Liverpool with
mm,
Isak. And it's
mm.
not said in his press conference that Isak can
Wow.
play. And it's not said in his press conference that Isak can
Mm.
play 60 to 70 minutes. He's now there. 60 to
Isak.
70. Isak can play
Okay.
60 to
Okay.
70 minutes. So you're considering Isak will go 60 to 70 minutes. Chiesa will come from the bench. Or
Mm,
Vert to come from the bench if he does not start. So
mm,
when I look
mm,
at this game, it's going to be a tough game, but it's a
mhm,
winnable game for us. The problem is the defense. We should not concede. We should
mhm.
not concede. Give them an opportunity to get back in the game. So
I know. SSV just put up a stat. Said Liverpool nine against Palace. Like your 9 last games against Palace, you guys have gotten 8 wins, 1 draw, and 0 losses.
we will not lose that
But
game.
this Palace side are a
Mhm.
side that they do not. How do I say it now? Is it
But
is
it's
it
the
like
Crystal Palace
AC
in
Milan?
previous years, the Crystal Palace. Palace right now, AC Milan
Now
from the 90s.
they
They
don't
don't
cause.
concede.
So
They're a very
that's what I'm
strong team
saying.
defensively. They are very, very solid.
So organized,
Very
Kingsley.
solid. But
These
you have
guys
to
are
look at
so
the quality
organized.
that we have. You have to look at the quality
I
we
know,
have.
but they are
They
so
are
organized.
organized on that glass now, but we still scored them 2 Community Shield.
It's Glasner. Glasner is the current manager. I think it will be a 2-2 draw. That's my own prediction.
Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough.
And I think Liverpool maybe will score first. Crystal Palace reply. We don't know. You guys might even go there and batter Crystal Palace.
Mm.
We don't know. So yeah.
Okay, let's go to the next. Let's go to the next game. Right, next
Mm.
game, Leeds Bournemouth. This was an interesting one because I had my biases coming into this game. Then when
I
I
know
did the research, I was like, oh my god,
Leeds.
what's going
That's
on
it.
with this Leeds, man?
That's it.
What's going on with them? They really give Bournemouth problem though.
They always beat Bournemouth. Not give. They
They
always
give them
beat Bournemouth.
they give them problem, beat them.
They are the boogie team for
I thought
Bournemouth.
that I thought
So
that Bournemouth were going to the form
um,
that Bournemouth they are in,
um,
because if you look at their form, right,
yeah,
Leeds
yeah,
2 out of 5 when it comes to wins, losses two
yeah,
out of five, and then one
yeah.
draw against
One
uh,
draw. Yeah,
Newcastle. Leeds at
yeah.
home, they have a very good home form, but their away
Mm.
form is shaky.
It's shaky.
When you look at Bournemouth, they've only lost one game, and that's the game against
Which game?
Liverpool. That's the game against their first game of the season,
Oh,
4-2 loss against Liverpool at Anfield. So that's an
Liverpool.
outlier.
Oh,
They've beaten
away.
Tottenham,
Yeah.
they've beaten Wolves, they've beaten Brighton, they drew Newcastle. So their form is
Okay.
not bad.
Fair.
It's
It's
not bad.
not
But
bad.
when
It's
you
not
look at
bad.
the
Yeah.
history between Leeds and Bournemouth, it makes
Mm.
you stop and
Yeah.
think, is this a game that Bournemouth can win? Is this a game they can win?
Since I just went for Leeds win. I
I
didn't
went
care
for Leeds
about the
win.
current
I
form,
went for Leeds
the
win.
form of I didn't care
I
about the
went for
form
Leeds
of
win, guys.
Bournemouth because yeah.
Yeah, because they were Bournemouth. Today's Bournemouth is like Brazil from the 70s.
Supporting this
Nah, fuck
before.
that. I'll give you a bump for that, man. Keep coming with those comments. No, keep coming with those
Oh my
comments. Those are
goodness.
good comments. The first comment is, oh, they're like what you call it? They're
AC
like AC
Milan.
Milan from the 90s. Now they're like Brazil from the 70s. Nice one.
That's good. That's good.
Oh, Foxy. I like that comment. Keep them coming, man.
So
Keep them
guys, what
coming.
are your predictions? Leeds, Bournemouth. Me, I went for Leeds win 2-1. Just to be safe.
I went for Leeds win
Just to be
2-1 as
safe.
well. Actually, I went
Yeah.
for Leeds win 2-1. Yeah, see, Bournemouth lost so many
Yeah.
players, but still on the rise. It's a crazy one, man. It's a crazy one. But anyway, the
Yeah.
last time Leeds lost at home was in February. That's the last time they lost at home. So you guys put that in mind too. Let's
Serious.
move. Yes, that's the last time they lost at home. Let's move on to
Wow.
City Burnley. This was one that where
This
my
was
bias,
easy
my
one for
bias
me.
going in,
3-0.
my
I just
bias.
said 3-0.
I put 302. That's funny. I put 302.
I have
In
3-0.
my
I
mind, I
like
said 3-0. Haaland to
Haaland to
score.
score.
Haaland to
Haaland to
score.
score. Same with me.
That's if Haaland doesn't get a
Yeah,
hat trick.
yeah.
But you
Leeds
look
is
at the
at Leeds.
forms,
Leeds,
look at the
Leeds are at home.
history.
Yeah,
Yeah, look at
yeah.
the forms, you look at the history.
Is the Etihad.
It's the Etihad. They usually in fact, this 3-0 is me being conservative. This is a game where Bournemouth could take like
Mm.
5-0, 4-0. It could go up to 5-0, but
Oh my god. This
it's a
comment from
Burnley in low
Messi
block
is
is
very
food for Pep.
funny.
Nice one, man. Nice one. But this Pep that we are seeing that is trying to go into this counter
Guys,
attacking,
counter attacking.
I
So how
don't think
does he approach this game now?
I think he's going to approach it with the old Pep. He's not going to hold back in
Attack
this
them.
game. He's going to
Yes, he
attack.
needs.
He's going to attack. This is not. I think Pep against big teams would
Mm.
hesitate, right? He will want to go into this counter. No, not against
But
Donnarumma. That was when I looked at would they concede? I'm like, it's Donnarumma. AB is
clean sheet.
Donnarumma in goal. Is
5-1.
Donnarumma in goal?
Wow. I said don't waste your time on this.
Let's move on, guys. Let's
I'm
move
telling you,
on.
don't waste
Let's
your
just move
time.
on, man. This should be a win. If City lose this game, something is
They
wrong.
can't lose. They can't lose.
Something is wrong. Let's go to Nottingham Forest Sunderland. This was one where
Interesting too.
it
Interesting
was
start on
hard.
this
It
one.
was really hard to go either way with this
Sunderland
one.
always win in Nottingham Forest's house.
They
Funny enough,
do, they do. But
in the
then,
last
but then
10
I'm now thinking
years.
Postecoglou has just not had the best start. He needs something. He needs
Yeah.
something from this one. He needs
Okay.
something. So it's like it was hard for me, man. I went a draw. It was hard for me.
But
It
when
was
Nottingham Forest win,
Nottingham Forest win.
it's 2-1.
I went a draw.
Sunderland always win in Nottingham Forest's house, but I just think
But this
Postecoglou
is
is
a different
starved.
Sunderland. This is
He's starved.
Sunderland with guys that are crazy.
He's
Xhaka is in this
starved.
team.
He needs a win.
Adingra is in this
Win.
team.
He needs a win. Do you get? So I think Forest win. I went for 2-1 win for Forest.
I went for a
What
draw.
is
Foxy
it?
saying Forest
What
impressed me in Spain versus Betis. Igor Jesus 2 goals.
two
Forest
goals?
win if
Yeah,
it starts again.
yeah, he's
Man,
really good.
AB said, mate, if Ange can't beat Sunderland at home, that's a problem.
Oh my goodness, that's
Now
funny.
that's funny. That's funny. It says Sunderland give up chances, so does Forest. This is has the potential to be 3-3 type of game or a stinker because both teams are scared. That's you also have to consider. That's a good take. You have to consider that
Yeah,
too.
true.
Is
Yeah,
that
yeah,
so?
yeah, yeah.
I went a draw. I went a draw. Anyways, let's move on to Spurs. Oh,
I'm backing my mate on this one.
you're backing Ange. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's move on to Spurs Wolves. So Wolves they're in relegation form basically, and it's so
yes,
shocking
comment.
that it's Wolves that
Mm.
they gave their manager a new contract, right? It's Wolves. They
Yes,
extended
they
his
gave it
contract. Okay,
2 weeks
crazy.
ago.
They extended
Yeah.
his contract, but even after they extended the contract, he still lost. So I don't understand. They've lost all 5 games, and it's bad losses
All
too.
five.
All five has been all 5 games. They lost against City
My God.
4-0. They lost against Bournemouth 1-0. They lost against Everton 3-2. They lost against Newcastle 1-0. They lost against Leeds 3-1. It's really bad.
Is
And this
that
is
lead one
Spurs,
that is
and
surprising?
this is Spurs at home. I
Mm.
went for Spurs win 2-0. I went for Spurs win 2-0.
Nah, Wolves always. I like the comment from Foxy. She says Spurs won, Wolves won.
I
Wolves
know.
always they
I
give them.
I
So
know. I saw it, but
my
look
own
at the
research
form.
my own research on this one is Wolves always come to Tottenham's house and get something. I
I
went back
know.
and I checked.
I
They
saw
have
it
a lot
too.
of wins against Tottenham.
But
They have even draws.
these Wolves will not do anything, Andy. These Wolves
I think so, but
against
to be
this
honest,
Tottenham. This is a
this
Tottenham with
was the only
Kudus. This is a Tottenham
okay.
with Javi Simons. This is a Tottenham with Solanke.
Yeah.
This is Thomas Frank's Tottenham. It's just
Mm.
strong, bro. Like what Ikena is saying. Like Spurs will just be too strong for Wolves, obviously. Like the current Wolves, they're just a mess right now. They're a mess right now.
I put Wolves to get something from this game. 1-1.
Ah, man.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes. I
1-1.
went for a draw. I went for a draw
Draw.
for Wolves. Or even
Yeah.
Wolves even win 2-1. That's
Okay.
what I put here.
Interesting. I was one game I'm interested to see what will happen at the end of it, but
Yeah.
I think Spurs just find a way to win this one.
But you can see, you know what I think? Hmm?
Mm.
If Wolves go to Spurs and they win, they will probably stay in this league. That means it shows there's still some fight. If they lose, they should just forget.
They're on their way down.
They should start preparing for championship. Yeah. So
Yeah, true. Foxy said Wolves in a mess last season, went to Spurs and got something, beat them at home. Damn.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
So
let's see what
yeah,
happens. Let's move on to Aston Villa Fulham. I was already saying at the beginning of the stream, Aston Villa, they've been struggling to score. Oli Watkins is in a desert right
Emery
now. That brother
Emery
has
get the
zero
first win,
assists, 0 goals,
0
but
goals.
Aston Villa always beats
Win
Fulham for
Fulham.
some
They
reason.
always Fulham. Yeah,
It is weird. It's like really weird.
yeah,
So
yeah. Home
I
and
went,
away. Most times home and
yeah,
away.
like a beat them home and away
Yeah,
is really
yeah,
weird. Like it's very creepy.
yeah.
But I went Aston Villa win 1-0.
Same with me. No, 2-1.
2-1. I went 1-0. I still see a
I
one goal
went
margin. I see what you're
I
saying.
went 2-1 because I don't know, this Fulham side, it feels like they don't give up. You score them, they still want to score.
But this is the
Do you
Fulham to
get?
with this boy, right? This boy that just came. What's his name? Chukwueze. So
So crazy.
yeah. So
Okay.
maybe they might try something,
Okay.
but
Okay, let's see.
I still see Aston Villa winning this one. I still see Aston Villa
Okay.
winning this
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
All right,
yeah.
let's go to see Watkins can score
Let's
anymore. Yeah, he can't. He's struggling.
yeah, yeah.
Let's go to
Do you
Everton
want
West
to do
Ham.
West Ham?
Yeah,
Okay,
Everton
Everton.
West
So
Ham.
is it Everton away, right?
Everton at home. Everton West Ham.
Yeah, so West Ham is going to Everton. That's what I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, yeah. Everton away.
Okay.
Yeah, they are going away. So if you look at Everton, their
Brother.
form, 2 losses, 2 wins, and a
Mm-hmm.
draw. If you look
Mm-hmm.
at West
West
Ham,
Ham.
4 losses,
Mm-hmm.
1 win. They got a win against Nottingham Forest, right?
So it's
So
only one win they've
only
gotten.
1 win in 5.
4 losses.
4 losses, yeah. And the losses too are no, they are bad losses, like 3-0 Sunderland. Chelsea beat you guys beat them 5-1.
Exactly.
Tottenham.
You see this comment from Foxy is exactly what I just wanted to see. The comment arrived. West Ham would
Typical
lose,
Moyes win and
and they,
Everton
and they will
and
sack
Potter
Potter.
gets sacked.
We see Nuno take over from West Ham.
Mhm.
That's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's
I
going
went
to
for
happen.
Everton win too. I went for Everton
Yeah,
win.
same with me. I didn't even check. But I just said anybody West Ham plays with, West Ham is losing. That's
Because it's
just what I
Potter.
put there.
That's it.
It's just too bad. They don't have any direction. They've not they're just too strong. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't feel,
Mm.
how do I say it? First of all, last season there were rumors that, oh, West Ham is one of the, they had the oldest team in the league. I don't know if you saw that stat when it came out.
No, no, I
They
didn't see
had the
that start.
oldest team, they had one of the oldest team in the league. The midfield was the oldest, like so many things. I'm like, but still, David Moyes was getting something out of the squad, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know. We see.
I see what you're
And the
saying.
people they bought for Potter, they don't seem to be good enough, right?
Yeah, like
So
Callum Wilson and these guys. It just seems like I don't know. Anyways, Everton is going to win 3-1. Grealish will start always. Yeah, Grealish, that was the key thing for me. That was because if you go
okay,
to their head to head, you might be tempted to say you draw. But that
okay,
Grealish,
no,
that
yeah,
nah, I see Everton winning this one.
yeah,
It's a Moyes against his old club as well. It's a West Ham players that should have been sold.
yeah, a lot
That's
of
crazy.
them.
Yeah, Everton win. Okay, let's get into the biggest game this weekend. St. James's Park. Newcastle Arsenal.
Hmm.
Let's first start. Let's first start with their current form.
Yeah.
For Newcastle, their current form: 1 win, draws,
Mm.
3 draws, and a loss. They lost against Liverpool, St. James's Park. Liverpool, we're always an outlier because we're a hard team to beat, right? But then
Yeah.
when you look at the rest, they've not really been conceding. Newcastle have not
Mm-hmm.
really been conceding. 0-0
Yeah.
draw
It
against
is
Aston Villa,
scoring is
0-0
um
draw against Leeds, 0-0 draw against Bournemouth,
wait,
1-0,
0-0.
0-0, 0-0.
Oh my god.
Newcastle have not really been conceding. The only time they really conceded was in the game against Liverpool, where they
Liverpool.
scored 2, we scored 3. So it was still a 1 goal difference. They are
Wow.
not really conceding this season. So let's put that in mind. But when you look at the
So
Arsenal side,
3 games, the 3 draws were clean sheets.
clean sheet, clean
Oh
sheet,
my god.
right? And they've had 1 win, 1 loss this season
Mm.
in terms of their form. When you look at Arsenal, they are the strongest team defensively in the league. Arsenal, they don't
Mm.
really concede like that. Arsenal against Man
Yeah.
U, 1-0 win. Arsenal against Leeds, 5-0 win. Arsenal against
Mm.
Liverpool, 1-0 loss. Arsenal against
Mm.
Nottingham Forest, 3-0 win. Arsenal against
Mm.
City, 1-1. Arsenal, they have the
Mm.
strongest defense in the league. These are two teams that don't really
Mm.
concede this season.
Oh
That's why
my
this
god.
game is tough. But we know, according
But
to
Kingsley,
history, St. James's Park
okay,
seem to trouble Arsenal.
I'll
So let's
say
take the
something.
conversation from there. Let's take the conversation from there.
I'll say something Ateta said in his press conference,
What did Ateta
right?
say?
Because he said full throttle in Newcastle's game. He's going full on attack. I was surprised when he
Ateta, are
said
you playing
full.
your defensive midfield? Are you playing Mary? Don't come to
If he does that,
that
if
game
he
and
does,
play
if he,
Merino,
once
Declan
we
Rice, and
see,
Zubimendi and say full throttle. That is not
if
full
we
throttle
see,
to me.
if we see those 3 people, he's lost. He's going to lose the game.
He's joking. He's
I'm
joking.
telling you,
He's
right?
not going to win
So
that game.
yeah, he said full throttle. So now look at it this way. When he said full throttle, I was like, oh, you want to go to St. James's Park and do a full out attack? It's okay with me. It's perfect for Eddie Howe. He sits back. He obviously the way he sets up his team, every man is being marked by someone.
Of course,
Each
yeah. Man
man,
marking, yeah.
marking. I think he does that a lot. So
Yeah. Or you do the
I
line
don't
across. That line across the midfield.
exactly.
Like a
And he
four
has one.
five four five
Elanga,
one.
Elanga is on one side. You have that boy's name again? The English boy.
Harvey Barnes or
Remind
Anthony Gordon.
no. Gordon on one
Mhm.
side,
And then
and you
what
have the
Wotimada.
workmate.
Mm.
So I don't know. In my favor, Newcastle, if you want to go full throttle, do you get? But at St. James's Park, Newcastle play a very good. They play expansive football. Not
Yeah.
expansive, but they play good football. You saw what they did against Liverpool. If they
Mhm.
want to come out, they would come
Mhm.
out, right? So
Yeah.
to be honest with you, I'm be frank. I just went with Newcastle win. There's no point giving myself a headache.
That is interesting. Let me read some comments and then I'll say my own.
Newcastle win. Yeah.
Um, if you saying Arsenal will collect, I'm telling you, Ikena is saying Ateta's anti-football policy will be on full display again.
Yes, yes.
Ikena has doubts. Okay,
Football
fair enough. Fox
around.
is saying, I wish we could play Arsenal every week. 1-0. Oh yeah, Foxy, I forgot Newcastle fan. And 1-0 and a few Arsenal players in Joality's pockets. SSB saying Newcastle might struggle. They don't create without Isak. I think score, right? So that their scoring is a bit
It's
questionable this
okay.
season.
That's
SSB
yeah.
saying Arsenal should go attack. Newcastle doesn't score a lot or
Or
create.
create.
For me, I have three possible things that might happen, right? And I'll tell you
Okay.
the one I'm
Let's hear
strongly
it.
aligning to. The first one
Yeah.
is a 1-0 Newcastle win. That 1-0
Okay.
Newcastle win will come as a result of Arteta being cowardly and starting his defensive midfield of the Merino, Zubimendi, and
Okay.
Declan Rice. They will lose that
That's
game
the
1-0.
anti-football policy
That's
for
the
me. Now.
anti-football. Another one is full throttle Arsenal. Arsenal could find a way and win this game 2-1. Close game, but they could just
Yeah.
win. If Newcastle sleep in set pieces, they are cooked because
Oh
Arsenal
yes,
would
yes.
score.
Weapon. Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
the last possibility, based on
yeah.
trends, a 0-0 draw. Both guys come and it's a stinker. They can't score. This person cannot score. This person cannot score. They just keep
Oh
going at
my
each other
God.
and it ends in a draw. That's the three possible things that might happen for me. But the
Zero
one,
zero. I
yes,
don't think it will end. Let's strike out 0-0.
those are
Somebody
three
will score
possible
in this
things that
game.
might happen for me. But the one I align
It
with
is
the
never
no, but the one I'm just telling you possible things that came to my
okay,
mind.
okay,
But
okay.
the one
Yeah.
that I align with the most is
Mm.
Newcastle win. It's Newcastle win. I
So
don't trust Arteta.
no, nobody's
I don't trust.
nobody's
I don't
trusting.
trust Arteta. I'm sorry, man. I don't trust
Oh
Arteta. I
my
just don't trust
God.
Arteta. I just don't think Arteta will trust Eze to start in that midfield because they
But
need
he
Eze in
should.
that
He
midfield.
should. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he does start. I didn't watch Arteta's press conference, like the full press conference. I didn't watch clips of it. But if Eze starts in
Mm,
that midfield, Saka starts, there is
mm,
a chance. There is a chance they
yeah.
might go for it. But
Yeah, midfield battle will
it
be
will be
key.
tough.
Exactly. Say Arsenal struggle against teams that win 50-50 duels and play physical. Newcastle are physical at home too. Do you get what
Exactly.
I'm saying?
And it's
That
in James's
midfield
park.
is
They will not
man.
want to lose that game.
Kingsley, that's one game that
They will not want
Chelsea
to lose that
away,
game.
Chelsea away to Newcastle. I just have it as a loss. No matter the time we go there, we're not planning to win there. It's just we're going there to mark that we came. Just like we marked in the Old Trafford, we'll go and mark our
Hmm.
attendance that we came, we lost, we'll go back home. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's a good take. Anyway, Foxy saying 25 shots from Arsenal and 3 shots on targets from them in the last 2 games at St. James's Park. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's
25
something to
shots.
consider. That's something to consider too. It says
Ooh.
we say midfield battle will be key. Okay, we read that already. Foxy saying we handle the set pieces well against Arsenal. That's true too. They handle set pieces well. So that's why I was leaning more towards because I went to check what's the probability of Newcastle
Mm,
defending Arsenal
mm.
set pieces and Arsenal scoring Newcastle set pieces. And Newcastle really
I don't know.
handle those set pieces well. They handle it
They have
well.
tall, they have tall guys in there.
They have big
Another thing
guys.
is
That's why I
another
went
thing
to
is
mhm.
Newcastle. Do they have any injuries? That's another thing we're not looking at.
Wisa.
Newcastle, do
Wisa
they
is
have
out.
any injuries?
Wisa is
Only
out.
Wisa.
Jacob Ramsey is out. And I think
Let me
one
even
one
see
other
it.
person is out. I think like three players.
Newcastle.
But I don't think they're like
New.
key. I don't think they're really key players
So
that are
Newcastle
missing.
have three people out. Ramsey, Wisa, and Fabian.
Fabian Shaw,
Their
yeah.
defender.
Shah is
Yeah,
their defender, right?
those are the
So
three people that
they
are
can
out.
do without those guys, right? I mean, Shah is key. Shah is key in that defense, but
Mm,
Wisa would be nice, but he's out. He has not really played this season, so it won't make a difference. And then Jacob Ramsey too
mm.
is new signing, won't really make much a difference. They still have some guys, right? They still have some guys.
True, true,
So
true, 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 true. Uh Arsenal have Gabriel Jesus. Is he still in this Arsenal team?
he's still
Okay.
there. He's
Kai
still
Havertz
there.
is injured. Martin Odegaard is injured. Shoulder. Noni Madueke. Nkampe
Hmm.
is injured, and Ben White.
Yeah. That's
So
that's that's
one,
yeah.
two, three, four, five, six. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know. Like these two teams, it might just end up being a 0-0.
That's why I gave the three
And
possible things that might
it
happen.
can.
I was telling you.
It can.
We might have a lot of
Because
expectations of that game and it might just end in a draw,
yeah,
in a clean
yeah.
sheet draw.
Yes, Ken I saying he said, let's be sincere. Arsenal is a very strong team. They play expansive, sweet football when Ateta isn't using his anti-football policy. Ateta has learnt, and I think Arsenal would win. Hmm. That's why he said full throttle. Like, it's hard that I think, I don't know. It's kind of weird that he said that, like full throttle. So
Mm.
he's going to go on a full on attack. I don't know. Maybe that's
Right.
the best way he gets something from this game. But does it leave him
Mhm.
exposed?
Mm.
So let it not be a case of you go on full on attack,
Mhm.
they score you first,
Mhm.
then you now try to get back into the game.
Mm.
I don't know. I
that will
don't
not be an
know.
easy one. It will not be an easy one. See,
Yeah.
Arsenal set piece will be nullified. Shah might be out,
Mm,
but we have, yeah, they have Theo, they have Botman,
mm.
Elanga, Gordon counters. Yeah, it's a lot. See how always shows Ateta up at St James's Park, teaches him lessons in every game. That's the key thing. Ateta is saying full throttle, but you need to understand. Even
Yeah.
Liverpool, like we've been winning, but when we went to St James's Park, guy, they
Did you
found
guys do
a
full
way.
throttle? Did you do full throttle?
They
It
found a
just
way. They
yeah.
found a way. St. James's Park is not an easy ground for any team to go to.
Anybody. If you
Any
get
team.
anything there,
Arsenal can
happy.
go full
Just
throttle and lose. Full throttle might even be dangerous for them. They could
that's
go
what I'm
full
even
throttle
thinking.
and lose.
Yeah. I'm thinking they
So,
should even just sit back, counter attack.
no, no, not that. You think they should counter attack against Newcastle?
Well, I don't know. I'm scared. If I'm the manager, I'm scared.
I think like
I know
like
we
like
I
SFB
know
said,
we
I think this would be a midfield battle. I think this would be a midfield
You
battle.
think so?
I think
So
I think
does
this
he
will
use
be,
his three musketeers in the midfield?
he might be tempted to, but he should not. He should not, because you want Eze
Oh
in that
my
midfield. I
god.
feel like Eze and Saka, you want those two guys to be there. I don't know if Saka is in full fitness, but
Yeah.
it's tough. See,
And it's true,
Liverpool and
it's true.
Barcelona struggled at St James's Park.
Exactly.
Arsenal were
Yeah.
Barcelona, they struggled, but they still
Yeah.
won. The
It is brilliant.
quality
Individual
is there.
brilliance from Rashford, right? So you say we might play three at the
Yeah,
back.
yeah, you're right though. You're right. Ikena has a point when you think about it. Like remember that Newcastle were useless at home against Barcelona. It's not
Barcelona.
like
Mm.
Newcastle is a team that strikes fear. Arsenal would win. It's just that when you look at the history between Arsenal and
Yeah,
Newcastle and
that's what
Arsenal,
I worry about.
especially that win that they got where the ball out, was the ball not out, and then
Mm,
Willock crosses the
yeah,
ball in, and then
and
you know
scores.
Joelinton said people said Joelinton pushed Gabriel. Gabriel said he pushed me,
Oh
and
my
then Gordon
god.
scored. So when you look at how controversial and how crazy their game
The
is,
game is
it's not going
yeah.
to be a smooth one. This could easily be a draw. I'm telling you,
We
it could
have
just be a
we'll
draw.
have a we'll have a watch along for this one.
Yeah, we'll have a watch along for this game, guys. So come for our watch along. And Fox is saying we might play three at the back and be the ones countering with pace out wide.
Mm.
We had big chances versus Barcelona. If we took them, yes, they did. They did have chances against Barcelona, right?
Yeah,
They
they
just did
did in
not
the
score
first
in
half.
the first half.
Yeah.
We definitely weren't useless. We were wasteful. Good take, good take. So speaking of La Liga, Real Madrid versus Atletico tomorrow,
Yeah.
early
Yeah. I
game.
saw that one.
Damn.
Yeah, that's another game. I don't know. Alonso, I'm not convinced about him, to be honest. I don't know.
Why? Why are you not convinced
I
about
don't
that
know.
man?
I don't just get what he's trying to do, to be honest with you. Because most times when I watch games, I watch games to learn, right? For my personal development. But when I watch his game, I don't really understand what he's doing.
Mm,
The other coaches I understand, oh, he's doing this, he's doing it. But you never seem to understand what Alonso is doing. It doesn't always make sense. But
mm.
maybe it's just me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough, fair enough. Um, but yeah, that's majorly it. What is it? Which before we go, what
Yeah.
game are you most looking forward to this match week? And which player are you most looking forward to seeing this match week?
I think it's Chelsea Brighton. I don't know how he's going to get that win, but he needs the win. He needs the win more than any other. I know Liverpool is going to Crystal Palace. You guys need to win. But the win Maresca needs this weekend is more important. Is so important because in
Mm,
the last three games he's not gotten a win. Do you get? And now that rumors came out today that they are appreciating Iraola, right? That's
mhm,
not good for you. They also started to complain. The manager needs to get on with his job. Do you get what
mhm.
I'm saying? Arsenal, Newcastle, Arsenal. I don't know. We'll see how that game goes.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Player is
I'm the same way. I'm going Newcastle. Newcastle versus Arsenal is the game I'm most looking forward to. But the
yeah.
player I'm most looking forward to seeing is actually
Mm.
Haaland. I wonder how many
Why
goals
so?
Haaland will score.
Oh my god.
I wonder
Probably
how
get
many goals you score. Because
probably
this
get a
guy,
hat trick this
Haaland
weekend.
has been, guys, Haaland has been on a scoring
Yeah.
streak. He has been scoring since the international break. Can you believe that? In all
Mm.
competitions, he has been scoring in every game since the international break.
Every game. Oh
Yes,
yes. He's inconsistent when it
he's
comes
been
to that.
consistently scoring. He even scored in as when they played Arsenal, he scored. So I'm
Against
most looking
Boy.
forward to seeing what Haaland will do this weekend against Burnley. He's going to rip them
True.
apart. And
Yeah,
then,
I'm looking
of
towards,
course,
yeah.
apart from my game, which of course I would watch, Newcastle Arsenal is a game that I'm interested in seeing for sure. Um, Foxy saying this game is a Chelsea scout's dream. Watching Brighton to see which player you take from them next.
Just a
That's a
disaster. Why?
good one.
I don't
That's
know.
a good one.
Yeah.
SSB saying Sunderland Forest is underrated. Yeah, that one is underrated too. That one is underrated for sure. That's a
Haaland
game
game is
too that can
better.
go either
That's
way, right?
Mark winning headers, defending. Yeah. Haaland has really improved.
He has improved. He's dropping
If
deep to
if I,
help.
if I can say,
He's on
you
a
remember
world class
two,
trajectory. If not world class, he's
you
on a
you
world class
remember
trajectory right
you
now.
remember 2 years ago
Mm-hmm.
when Guardiola used to complain, you see him, he scored. Guardiola
Mm-hmm.
still comes on the pitch and complains to him about things in his game that he wasn't happy. And he talks about, I think he's dropping back, winning those, but linking play. He wasn't happy. The brother is doing it now, like seamless.
The,
I saw Haaland dribbling.
the goal that he
He's doing
scored
it against
against
Arsenal
Arsenal, he gave the pass to Reinders, made a
and ran
run,
forward.
received the pass, and scored.
Oh my goodness.
And
He
scored.
dribbled. Which game did we watch? Was it against United where he dribbled 3 players? It was
Was it?
against United, I think.
Was it?
Yes, we saw him dribble 3 people. Yes, I think it was United.
No, but
So
Haaland's game is getting better.
as
See, you see what
Hurricane,
people think
Hurricane.
Haaland is like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your that's Jokeres. I think Jokeres will get better, right? But Jokeres against in St James's Park, they will bully him.
Oh
They
my
will
God, it's true.
they will bully
Jokeres
him.
Tinker.
They will push
Oh,
him around. Well, we'll see. Say Kane
we'll
another
see.
two goals today. They think
Yeah, he broke
Kane is the
record.
quickest player
Yeah.
to score 100 goals. Wow. Harry
Wow, that's
Kane. You
crazy.
might be right about where they put him in that Ballon d'Or list. Why was he not
I'm
higher?
telling you, that's what Hurricane should be. You can't tell me Hurricane is not top 10. And Pedri was top 10.
What's
Well,
this
what
rumor? Is it
about
is it a
Pedri?
rumor or are people
He's
trolling online?
going
Yeah,
to
of him going
Tottenham.
to Tottenham. Is that true?
I've
People
been
are
seeing
trolling,
it
right?
throughout the
People
week.
are trolling. People are trolling. It cannot be
No,
true.
they're not trolling.
Nah,
I
stop. It
think
cannot
there's
be
a
true.
buyback.
Harry Kane going back
There's a
to
buyback. There's a buyback in his that's what I think.
so Harry Kane will
There's a,
leave Bayern
he
and
wants to
go.
come back and break his Premier League record.
Oh, he really
So look at it. He left
he has
Tottenham
won
because he
his
wanted to
trophy.
win trophy. Do you get? He probably wins a Bundesliga this year and
I
maybe
I
Champions
have
League
it
or something
exactly. I
else.
have a take. I feel like if he wins Champions League and
He's
Bundesliga,
going back. He's
he will
going
come
back.
back. He will come back for
Yeah,
that
he's done.
individual record. He'll come back for
But
that individual record.
You don't want Kane in this Tottenham team. That's unfair.
Ooh la
That's
la.
unfair to the rest of us.
Kane
It's
coming
unfair.
back.
Unfair.
Kane coming back.
You say if Haaland scores 40 Prem goals, they win the league. Oh my goodness.
No,
Are you serious?
Haaland is on one right now. Barcelona wants
Barcelona
Kane
won.
as well to replace Lewandowski.
Oh
Damn.
my god.
Kane gets a lot
That's
of criticism
unfair.
when he plays for England. He would be appreciated more if he wasn't English, I think.
English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kenino.
Okay. Oh my
Nah,
god,
fuck
that's
you, man.
funny.
You're
That's
one, man.
funny.
You're one. I'll give you. You're just looking for this. You're looking for these bombs. I'll give it to you. Nice one. Nice one. Nice one. Nice one. Ah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we will see what happens. But I thought it was a rumor. I thought it was a rumor that
Was
Kane.
it a rumor? He
Okay,
has
we'll see.
something in his contract that I think is a buyback. I
I don't
think
know, man. I'm very
that's what people
skeptical.
say.
I'm just like, yeah, if people are trolling online, I don't think it's happen. But we'll see what happens at the end of the day. Anyways, what are your final thoughts?
Final thoughts for me. Let's see what Arteta does. I think
Mhm,
he needs to let the chains, the shackles he's put his players under, this Arsenal team. He needs to allow them play. Let them be free. Let there
mhm,
be freedom. Let my people breathe, right?
mhm.
These Arsenal players, they just need to breathe in this game. Let them play. Let them play. Let's see
Fair enough. Fair
football.
enough. Fair enough.
St. James's Park might be hard,
Yeah.
but I feel like he should go there, let the players, even if they lose and they express themselves, they play really nice football. The fans will not be angry with him.
Mm.
Anyway, Arsenal fans are always angry with him regardless. He gets a draw, they're angry. He gets a
Mhm.
win, they're still angry. Do you
Yeah.
get? But I feel like this is a game where he should allow the players play. For
Mhm.
Maresca, we don't know what you are going to do, but what we will
Mhm.
say, we don't care how you do it. You
Mhm.
need a win this weekend. We don't want
Mm.
story. We don't want story.
He needs it.
Do you get what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
yeah.
For me, my final thought. I'm looking forward to the Crystal Palace Liverpool game. If we win that game, to me, nothing is stopping us this season. I don't think there's anything stopping us. We just need to be focused.
Mm,
We need to stay focused, stay grounded, and keep on taking this game to game. Because anything that makes Arsenal draw or lose
mm,
against Newcastle, that increases the gap. If we win, that increases the gap
mm,
between us and Arsenal, who
yeah.
people will say they are our
Mm,
direct competition when it comes to going for the title, right? So us
yeah.
defending this Exactly. Us defending this title, this game against
Mm,
Crystal Palace, people might look at it as it's Crystal Palace. It's an important game. And it's also
very
a
important.
statement.
Yeah.
It's a statement. The players need to respond to what happened during the Community Shield. Winning, right? Not leaving
Yeah.
it to last minute. We need to see improvements. We go there, we win, right? We
Yeah.
take the win and we move forward. And I'm also looking forward to the Newcastle Arsenal game. If Arsenal beats Newcastle, this means they are closer than ever to that 12 out of 18 in the first six games that we predicted, right? We said, let's see if they're able to get 12 out of 18. If they win, it's 13 out of 18 possible points.
When they are
It means that,
serious,
so it means that they are
serious
on
about
track because
that.
there's a possibility that, hey, Liverpool could drop points. We could go to Crystal Palace. We could draw. So it's an important
Mm,
game for Arsenal. It's an important game for Liverpool as
so,
well. I'm
yeah.
looking
Yeah.
forward to
Yeah.
Haaland. I keep on saying it. I'm making a take that Haaland is on track to do
Mm,
30 plus goals this season.
this
Haaland
season, yeah. The
in
way it's
all in
going.
all competitions. Haaland
Mm,
has been on one since the international break. He has been on a streak, a goal scoring streak. Who is going to stop Haaland? Burnley? Come on. Haaland is going to score goals against Burnley. If he doesn't, I'll be really, really surprised. So I'm really, really interested in seeing what's going to happen in this match week. You guys, make sure you come for our watch along. You guys come for our watch along. Let's
yeah.
let's all watch the game. Newcastle Arsenal come back. I appreciate you guys. SSB, AB, Foxy. Foxy, you were giving some really great comments. I appreciate those comments. Ikena and every single person that joined the live. Thank you so much for coming today. Guys, we're live every single day. You know the drill. 5:30 p.m. CST. If you
PST.
guys have
Mm,
not subscribed, please subscribe to our channel. We're on track to do 3K before the end
okay.
of the year. Subscribe, like this video so it gets recommended and shared. You guys, thank you so much. Our calling segment is coming
It's
soon.
coming. It's coming.
You guys,
Please
I'll see
bring
you
it
guys.
before. Yeah.
We'll bring it. We'll bring it. We'll bring it. We'll bring it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys, bye.